I'm definitely going to butcher his name, but I wanted to give you my take on the review of Perplexity Labs. I'm a big fan of Perplexity. I'm a bigger fan of Claude, but I saw Perplexity Labs, and shout out to Greg. I'm going to butcher your last name, Isenberg. I'm going to definitely butcher your last name, but shout out to you because you're the one that did a quick review of Perplexity Labs. I liked the direction you were going, reviewing it on the fly. I wanted to mimic that. And hopefully, what we learn is do my prompts that I use on other platforms work the same here. So you're going to go ahead and just come to Perplexity. This is going to be $20 a month, and it's just an added feature. Instead of staying on searches, you just click on Labs. And Labs is, I don't even know how to explain it. Labs is basically giving you ways or actually finishing what you can think of. So think of something as to you wanted to build this is not financial advice, but you want to build a trade bot for Forex trading. It can give you the codes. It gives you codes on research and it gives you codes on search, but it actually tells you, breaks down the ways that you might want to go ahead and use this. It's more detailed like Manus, but I haven't seen it do everything that I thought it was going to do, like pick up the legwork and do this, but it does give you a nice layout. Let's break this down. Let's see if we can write. Actually, I want to do this because I've never done this. Create a thumbnail for reviewing Perplexity. I hope I don't spell this wrong. I should have definitely edited this for YouTube video. All right, it's going to find its sources. It's going to go ahead and create the project. It's going to give you ideas and it's going to source those ideas. That's the one thing I like about Perplexity Research. You can go ahead and do the research like it's doing here. And this is going to take about 9 minutes. Hopefully it cuts down a little shorter. And it's the research option for Perplexity gives you the opportunity to go ahead and do the research where you're able to go ahead and basically source everything that you're finding. And obviously the search is going to be something that's a little bit more faster. This is what I use when I'm working with clients and trying to understand the documentation that they would need in order to perform the task as to what they're looking for me to help with. This is what I use to help with my mind clutter. If I'm looking to build something, I write it down. It helps me have a clear, concise wording. Then I can go ahead and do some market research as to, who I need to go ahead and target. When I'm doing cold emails, I can go ahead and use the Perplexity research. So that way, I can go ahead and find the audience and know what job I'm looking to go ahead and find. And then with Labs is, I would compare it more to, because I did kind of use it a couple of times. Like I said, one is to go ahead and see if I can build a bot. It gave me something I could go ahead and take to Google Colab. But this opportunity here gives you the option to basically be a better assistant. If you go to Lindy.ai, you'll see like Lindy's able to go ahead and be your automated assistant and do a lot more automated tasks. Here, this is gathering the information. Like if you wanted to go ahead and find out the 25 email addresses to send a cold email, draft the email and work that flow. This is done. So I was able to rant and see what it created. Let's see what it came up with. Hold on. Is this something? I'm not a big fan. Here we go. This is what it came up with. It tried, but I'm probably going to use that in the thumbnail. That's what it came up with based off of the research that it was able to go ahead and do. It has potential. One thing I would say is it can be a reliable assistant. It is $20 on Manus. You're spending $40. And then a Spark AI, I think you're spending somewhere about a GenSpark.ai. I think you're spending also at least $40 there. But the thing that I really like about this is that you're not having to spend more money to get some quality. Obviously, you want to go ahead and see which one is best for you. The reason I do like this is that it gives you kind of something that you can go ahead and read and say, hey, this is visually appealing. We found another logo. It gives you the sites that you can go ahead and see exactly where it's at. And then it's going to go ahead and just do its research on thumbnails. I stink with thumbnails. If you look at my videos, you're like, what are you doing? But this gives you the opportunity to play around with it, a new feature. But the question that I have for you, if you're using Manus or GenSparks.ai, would you go into Labs, see if it's giving you what you need, and come to here? This is $20. I'm pretty sure Claude is going to come up with something like this. That's my number one favorite. I like the human sounding emails it helps me generate. Just a quick thought. What do you think? Would you be using this? Like, comment, and subscribe if you like videos like this that are quick, concise, help break down things. And if you have any ideas of software that you're looking to find out how it works before you actually go test it out, just to leave the comments below and I'll go ahead and read your comments, respond, and see exactly how we can do a review. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace.